I got a motherfucking question. Is a PC worth investing in? So I haven't decided what the title of this video was going to be, but it's probably gonna spoil what the whole video is gonna be about. So let's get right to it. I need you guys' help with building a PC. I'm investing a budget between $600 and $700 into a PC build. You can check it out in the description below. It will be on pcpartpicker.com, so you can see all the parts I'm choosing. And when it comes to the part choosing and compatibility things, that's what messes me up. Basically, I am a noob when it comes to this. I know my way around the PC parts and all that. I know what they're for, I know what they do, I know how to set them up and all that. But when it comes to compatibility, that's what I'm scared of, because I don't want to buy, especially the motherboard. I don't want to buy a motherboard that is good for the time being but is not, fully supportive of future upgrades that I'm gonna do. Like, I plan to get a graphics card in the future. You won't see a graphics card on the build now because I'm getting a Intel processor, and Intel processors have integrated graphics, which is what I love about them. That's why I'm not going with the the freaking AMD processors, because you can't use them without a graphics card. Now, I know you have to get a motherboard for the processor you're picking. You can't just get any kind of motherboard and expect it to work with both processors. You have to pick one that is compatible with the other processor. I already know that. It's just that I don't want to get a processor that is so low end that it won't support nothing that I plan to upgrade in the future. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. Hopefully you PC enthusiasts do. So, for example, let's say I purchase a motherboard that costs like $69 right now, and I later buy a graphics card and even more awesome processor, and that freaking motherboard cannot support those things. That's what I'm afraid of. I want to buy a motherboard that supports everything that I'm gonna upgrade for in the future, because the motherboard is basically the base of operation. It's the nucleus of the cell. I'm getting all scientific and shit, but yeah, that's what I'm scared. I don't have any knowledge when it comes to choosing a motherboard. I know that you need to choose one with the ports that you want. I know that you need to choose one that supports the processor, and that's basically it. I'm pretty sure there's more to it than that, especially when it comes to upgradability features. That's what I do not know. I've looked up tutorial videos, still a little bit delirious around the whole subject, so I'm looking to you guys for help, and just look at the parts that I chose on pcpartpicker.com and tell me your opinion on it. Do you think I could get better deals? Do you think there's something else I need? Do you think something's wrong with it? Compatibility issues? Just your raw opinion on it. And I had a friend who was doing this along with me, but he's just not as dedicated to doing this as I am. Like, when you have a person, when you're doing something and you're dedicated to it, you're fully enveloped into it, and your partner isn't as into it as you are, it's not gonna be great. The product is most likely not gonna be successful, because especially when you're the one without the knowledge of what to choose, and they have that knowledge and they're not as interested as you are, they could just choose, I don't know, something to just get you to stop asking them questions. I'm not saying that person would do that, but it's just not my cup of tea of doing things. If they're not as interested in something as I am, I'd rather just do it on my own and just research and learn everything, or just reach out to people who might know a thing or two about what I'm doing, which is what I'm doing now. I've been in a couple of forums. I've yet to get a reply, but that happened like 10 minutes before making this video. So right after finishing this video, I'm gonna check. I should see a couple of replies already. But yeah, I just need to get you guys' raw opinion. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section. I'm pretty sure one of the most asked questions would be, what kind of PC am I looking for? Mainly, I'm looking for a gaming PC, and secondly, I'm looking for a PC that can do, you know, live streaming and what do you call it? Live streaming, editing, and rendering on the side. And I know that's a bit too much, especially when it comes down to my budget. I'm asking for a little bit too much, but Micro Center has a huge deal where they have discounts on the i5 and i7 processors right now, so I think it would be affordable. And even if I don't get all the parts now, I would at least have a good base to start with and upgrade later on in the future. So that's what I want to, you know, build my PC towards, to being a rig that can fully stream and edit and render greatly and become a monster gaming PC on the side. That's what I'm looking for. What I'm describing is probably going to be like a $1,400 investment, but for now, to start things off, I'm doing a 600 to 700 investment, because I'm not one of those I'm not one of those people who've been saving up for a long time, but the money they're saving up is an allowance from their parents. I'm not that guy. If you're that guy or female, bravo to you. Good job on saving up. But I've never gotten an allowance in my life. I've always had to, you know, work for my money somehow. The only amount of money I would get from my parents if I did something for them that was, you know, hard or deserving of money. So I got a job and saved up. I already bought an Xbox One, which I regret doing. I know console fanboys might get on me for this, but I don't give a fuck. I regret buying an Xbox One. I just don't think it's worth the price that they're selling it for right now. There's so many things wrong with it, and I regret buying it. I'm pretty sure all those problems will be fixed in the future, but for now, I regret buying this Xbox One. But I'm not gonna sell it, because if a port is bad on the PC, I could just play that game port on the Xbox One. So it's kind of nice having a console and a PC in your gaming setup. That's like the ultimate gaming setup, actually. So I'm not gonna sell it, but I do regret buying it. That $500 could have went towards my computer building right now. So yeah, you'll learn from your mistakes. But other than that, tell me what you guys think. Comment below once again if you have any questions, and I appreciate this a lot. Thank you, and peace.